What you are seeing here is not a scene from the bar. This is in fact the Accenture exhibit at the Innovfest Unbound event 2018 at the Sands Convention Center in Singapore. I'm Mark Laudi, live here at the Accenture exhibit, and there is actually a very special reason for why Accenture has a bar here. And Ewen, who's the Managing Director of Applied Intelligence, is here to tell us what it's all about. Ewen, why did you decide to go with a bar concept?
I think this bar concept is a fantastic way to demonstrate a simple and easy application of artificial intelligence and machine learning in the day-to-day life.
Right, so that's what applied intelligence is, presumably, taking it out of the laboratory into real life.
Absolutely, yeah. Applied intelligence is everything around big data, analytics, and artificial intelligence, and to leverage all these new technologies, these new techniques, to deliver meaningful business outcomes.
And what could be more meaningful than to have a bar in the middle of a 12,000 strong event now in its fourth year? So what have we actually got here, apart from the containers with the drinks?
So we've got a Google Home, which is the interface for the users to interact with the chatbot. And in the background, we've got a menu leveraging artificial intelligence and deep learning. And we've got a list of drinks that we can order.
Right.
And maybe we can...
So we have to talk to the box?
Yeah, you need to talk to the box.
Oh, okay. And Charles is going to give us a hand here.
We'll connect to bartender Swiggy.
Okay, let's get the test version of bartender Swiggy.
Oh,
Hi, I am Swiggy, a virtual bartender.
Wow, she sounds cute. And so now I can talk to her about virtually anything. Hello, what event are we at?
Say that again.
I said, what event are we at?
We're in the Innovfest Unbound 2018 held at Marina Bay Sands.
Wow, okay, well, what else should I ask? Okay, so what sort of drinks do you have? What's on the menu?
I've got 20 drinks including soft drinks, mocktails and juice for you to consider. The menu card has details. What drink do you want?
Oh goodness, what a choice, 30 drinks.
Any recommendation maybe?
Yes. Do you have a recommendation?
I've got 20 drinks including soft drinks, mocktails and juice for you to consider. The menu card has details. What drink do you want?
Do you have a recommendation?
My boss isn't allowing me to serve alcohol this time. Could you check with him? I wouldn't mind some too.
Oh, really? Okay, that's good to know. Bartenders are usually very conversational, very interactive. They've always got a good story or a good joke to tell. Do you have any jokes?
I missed that.
Do you have any jokes?
A diplomat is a man who always remembers a woman's birthday but never remembers her age.
Well, I think President Trump could do with some of that advice when he visits Singapore on the 12th of June. But in the meantime, let's get ourselves our drink.
Say that again?
Sure, just a moment. So we're going to order something to drink.
Say that again?
Okay, what should I order?
Let's have a look at the menu.
Oh, the menu is so complicated, but she already told us she's not going to serve us alcohol, so...
Maybe orange juice?
Okay, let's go boring. Orange...
Sorry, I couldn't hear what you've just said.
That's probably
Say that
just as
again.
well. Orange juice, please.
Sure, getting your orange juice ready for you now.
Okay, and here we are underneath where Swiggy is pouring us a drink, slowly but surely.
Sorry, I couldn't hear what you've just said.
That's okay,
Sure,
Swiggy.
getting your orange juice ready for you now.
Right. And so, Ewen, clearly there is some interaction going on, and that's where Accenture really comes in, right? To make sure that the chatbot isn't just there to chat, but actually does something constructive.
Yeah, absolutely. So Swiggy was born and invented here in Singapore, and we think it's a good way to show that what we say in Singapore, in Accenture Singapore, that AI is a new UI. So AI is a new way to engage a customer with a business in the new days.
Right.
So you can expect more Swiggys coming up in the next few years.
Actually, she's doing really well considering how noisy it is here at this event. It's jam-packed here on day one. But beyond bartending, what are some of the other things that you're considering, that you're working on? What's the blue sky?
So we can see a lot of applications in banking, in insurance, in retail, in travel industries. So you can expect in the next few years to see a lot of chatbots, a lot of machines interacting with you going forward.
And when you think about that interaction and how smooth it is. Again, it's very noisy here, so it's quite forgivable that Swiggy couldn't quite understand everything that I said. But she's doing really well. How far are we away from Accenture being able to create a seamless experience to such an extent that we don't even notice anymore whether it's a chatbot or a real person?
Yeah, so that's a good question. So actually in Accenture, we got this new entity called Accenture Digital, where we bring together the user experience and the artificial intelligence. And the purpose is to create a seamless experience for the user.
And how long are we away from that?
So we are still at the beginning. We've got a lot of clients asking questions, but plenty of prototypes, a few projects starting, but we think we're still at the beginning of this promising feature.
And that's why you're here, right? To show the clients?
Absolutely, yes. Yeah. So actually we brought a few clients here today at Innovfest, and they're quite impressed with all the disruptions happening in Singapore. And it's good to see that Singapore is at the heart of innovation in Asia.
Awesome. Thank you very much, Ewen. I'm going to enjoy my orange juice now, unless Ewen, of course, fights me for it. And we'll be back live here for Accenture at the Innovfest Unbound 2018, coming to you live from the Sands Convention and Exhibition Centre. If you have any questions, comments, there's something specific that you want to see, go to the Accenture Twitter feed, follow the Twitter feed, message the Twitter feed. It's always manned by a real person, I have to say, and then we will see that we can bring that to you here live over the next 2 days. And now, over to our drinks with Swiggy.